Hello and welcome to YoganafLOW. My name is Jade and I'm going to take you through a 20-minute practice. It's going to be quite strong on the arms. We're going to call it There's No Arm in a Little Flow. Let's go. Hopefully you're nice and warm before we start. We're going to come through a tabletop position. So spread the fingertips, curl the toes under and just gently move the hips from side to side. Just noticing, tuning in, checking in with your body. Again, really start to notice your presence on the mat, notice how you're feeling, notice any areas of tension or little aches or pains, and then just take it into a few circles, so coming forwards, putting a little bit of weight through those wrists. Good, keep that breath nice and soft. Lovely, take it the opposite way, take your bottom back to your heels, come forwards, again just putting a little bit of weight through those wrists, really think about gripping down with those fingertips. Lovely, coming back through your tabletop. From there, you're going to take a nice big inhale, engage the belly button towards your spine, reach the right leg back. Make sure it's not too lifted, your hips are nice and square, and you're dropping that right foot facing down to the floor. Take a few moments, notice how that feels, then inhale, left arm out. Lovely, notice that core, use that breath. And we're just going to hold here for the next 19 minutes. Kidding, release. Lift that left leg again, hips stay nice and square. Reach your right arm forwards. Lovely, take it nice and slow. Keep breathing, draw the belly button towards your spine. Exhale, hand comes down, lower the left leg. Good, send your bottom back towards your heels. Reach your arms back behind you, interlace, reach them overhead. Find that nice opening across the back and the shoulders. Good, keeping that breath nice and soft. 2 more breaths. Lovely, release. Wave the body forwards, come back through a tabletop position. We're going to take it down through a little push-up here. So elbows wrap in towards the waist. Think about drawing the belly button to your spine and just lower down, super, super slow. Pausing at the top, hovering the body, lengthen through the crown of the head. Good, come all the way down. Good, pressing into your palms, inhale. Soften the shoulders down the back, just lengthen, lift the chest. Coming through up dog, holding here. Good, lowering all the way down. Take 3 more, so inhale, draw the elbows in, lift. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Creating a bit of heat into those arms, exhale. 1 more, inhale, grip the fingertips, exhale. Good, curl the toes, push all the way back through your downward dog. Lovely, inhale, rise nice and high onto your toes. Exhale, drop the heels to the right corner of your mat. Keep the legs nice and straight, keep pressing with your palms. Beautiful, inhale back onto your toes, drop the heels to the left. Keep the legs nice and long. Lovely, notice how those arms feel. Slowly come back to your downward dog and just pedaling, walking out those legs. Take it nice and slow. Good, send your gaze forwards, keep pressing with your palms. As we take that soft bend through the knees, we're going to jump up or step both feet to the top of the mat. Good, halfway lift, exhale. Good, peace fingers grab onto your big toes. Take a nice big inhale, lift, use the elbows, draw the belly button down towards your thighs, soft bend through the knees if you need to. Beautiful, release, wave it all the way up, nice and slowly, reach the arms, palms are gonna touch. Good, exhale, hands come down. Inhale. Exhale to fold, bend through the knees, hop it back. Good, lower halfway down, push all the way back up, downward dog. Lovely, dropping down onto your forearms, find dolphin pose, lift the sit bones nice and high, holding here for 5 breaths. Good, breathing here for 2. I'm doing it with you guys for 3. Breathing here for 4. Final breath for 5. Good, push back into both palms evenly. Take a nice big inhale, right leg sweeps high. Good, right foot forwards, ground between your palms. Take a nice big inhale, come all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Good, inhale to straighten. Reach the arms forwards, lift that back leg. Embrace the wobbles, hands to the heart center. Good, reach the arms by your side. Good, back out in front. Lovely, take them nice and wide. Hands back to the heart center. Step the left leg back. Inhale through high lunge. Good, left arm forwards, right arm back. Breathe, smile, breathe into that twist. Modify, dropping down to your back knee if you need to. Good, right arm back, left arm over, slight back bend. My arms are burning. Keep smiling, breathing. Good, left hand finds the floor, right arm reaches nice and high. Option to hold here or lift the back knee as you open. Good, right hand comes down, step it back, high plank, lower halfway. Push all the way back up, downward dog. 5 breaths, dolphin pose. Breathing for 1, breathing for 2, breathing for 3, breathing for 4. Final breath for 5. Push back into your palms, downward dog. Beautiful, inhale, left leg floats nice and high. Good, left foot comes forwards, ground between your palms. Inhale, rise nice and high, lift, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale to straighten. Good, shift your weight forwards, lift the back knee. Hands come to the heart center. Good, arms sweep by your side. And you can always use weights here as well if you want to kind of add a little bit more to the arms. Hands come out to the side, belly button in. Good, hands back to the center. Step it back, high plank inhale. Good, right arm forwards, left arm back, breathing into that twist. Option to hold here or drop down to your right knee. Again, take it into a slight back bend. Left arm comes back, right arm over your body, so you're finding that lift through the chest. Lovely, exhale, right hand comes down, left arm nice and high, curl the back toes, breathing into that twist. Beautiful, left hand comes down, step it back, high plank, we're gonna hold. Engage through the core, press with the fingertips, feet can be hip width apart or toes touching. Again, remember there's no arm in a little flow, keep smiling. Good, drop down to the knees if you need to, lower halfway down, push all the way back up. Good, 3 more, lower down, push all the way back up. 2 more, 1 more. 1 more for luck, go on, lower down, push all the way back up. Good, curl the toes, push back, downward dog. Drop down to your forearms, dolphin pose. Walk the toes a little bit closer. Breathing here for 1. Breathing here for 2. Lovely, keep breathing. Keep smiling, spreading the fingertips. Lovely, pushing back into your palms, downward dog. Soft bend through the knees, hop the feet forwards. Good, halfway lift. Exhale. Bend through the knees. Circle the arms as you inhale, come all the way up. Good, give those arms a little shake. Woo, my biceps are burning up. Good, make sure your feet are hip width apart. Take a nice big inhale, you're gonna reach the arms high. Grabbing onto your left wrist, give it a pull, stretch up and over. Good, breathe into that side body stretch. Good, nice, inhale back through the center. Grab onto your right wrist, inhale. Exhale to come over. Good, find that length through your side body. Good, inhale back through the center. You're gonna exhale, cactus the arms. A little bit like jazz hands here, you're gonna kind of, imagine you're flicking water, just splay the fingers. Now you're gonna feel a little bit stupid doing this at home, especially if you're standing in the window or your family are watching you. Just keep going. Reach the arms high. Good, keep flicking the fingers, creating that energy, that blood flow. Just realize both of mine are going at different times. Take the arms out to the side. Keep going. Down. Good, halfway. Up. Oh my gosh, I've lost all feeling in my hands and my arms. Good, up to the side. 1 more. Good, lower down. Whew, my arms are feeling nice and warm. So we're gonna come back to the top of the mat, feet are gonna be hip width apart. Reach the arms nice and high, few sun salutations, squeeze the glutes, press the hips, take the arms and the gaze back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale through halfway. Exhale to fold, bend through the knees, step your left toes, right toes back. Inhale, lower halfway. Push all the way back up, downward dog. Right leg sweeps nice and high. Right foot forwards, ground between your palms. Inhale to come all the way up, high lunge. Good, exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale to straighten. Good, exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale to straighten. Bring your left arm forwards, right arm back. Breathing here. Option to take it into a slight back bend. Left arm comes overhead. Good. Notice that length through your side body. Keep breathing. Maybe tap your right fingertips just to make sure you're not pressing that weight into your calf. Good. Cartwheel the left hand down. Reach the right arm nice and high. Come through Shiva's twist. The knife edge of the right foot, knife edge of the left. You're going to step your right leg back, side plank. Good. Keep reaching that right arm nice and high. Option one, stay here. Take it a little bit further. Reach the right leg. Good. Keep holding, breathing, smiling. If I can do it and talk at the same time, you can do it and sip your cup of tea at the same time. Good. Right foot comes to the top of your mat. Inhale up, high lunge. Good. Hands come down. Step it back, high plank. Lower halfway. Push back up. Downward dog. Just the left side to go. Let's wave through the body. Come forwards, high plank. Bend through the knees. Waving for 2. Beautiful. Hope you're feeling nice and energetic at home. Bending, sending the bottom back. Good. 2 more. Really rippling through that spine. Remember, for any time you need to take a child's pose, drop down to your knees. When you're ready, inhale, left leg nice and high. Good, left foot forwards, ground between your palms. Inhale to come up, high lunge. Good, cactus the arms. Inhale, don't forget to breathe. Exhale. Right arm forwards, left arm back, breathing into that twist. Option to release your left arm, right arm comes overhead. Again, modify if you need to. You can always drop down to your right knee. Right hand comes down, press, left arm nice and high. Good, Shiva's twist, the knife edge of the left foot, knife edge of the right foot. Really press into your right palm, stack your left leg back on top. Ooh, a little bit wobbly on this side. Keep squeezing the glutes, lifting nice and high. Option to hold there, or take that left leg nice and high. Good, bend the left knee back into your chest. Exhale, it comes down. Reach nice and high. You should have a nice little sweaty glow on your forehead now. Step it back, high plank. Drop down to the knees if you need to. Lower halfway. Push all the way back up. Downward dog. Good, 5 final breaths. Dolphin pose. Dropping down to 1 or both forearms at the same time. Breathing here for 1. And for 2. For 3. For 4. And for 5. Nice and slowly drop down to your knees. Send your bottom back to your heels. Arms released by your side, forehead drops down. If you want to take a little 10-minute nap here, please feel free to. Take a couple of moments, come back to your breath. Whew. 2 more breaths. I might stay here for another 10 breaths, just to get my breath back. Yeah, nice and slowly rolling up. Lovely. If you have a cup of tea, have a quick sip. If not, coming with me, curling the toes under. Again, from there, you're lengthening through your hips, lengthening through your shoulders. Gonna reach the arms nice and high. Lovely. As you exhale, hands come onto your lower back. Taking a slight back bend, fingertips facing down to the floor. Draw the shoulders down the back, lift with the chest. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, squeeze the glutes, press the hips forwards. You can keep the gaze to the top of your mat or send the gaze back. Really opening into that front body, soften the shoulders away from the neck. Good, squeeze the glutes on the inhale, come all the way back up. Reach the arms nice and high. Interlace those hands, reach them towards the ceiling. Good, make sure you're not arching through your spine. You're tilting that pelvis forwards, lifting. 2 more breaths. Lovely, exhale, hands come down. Hands find the floor, find your tabletop position, and nice and slowly just sway the body from side to side. Don't know about you guys at home, but my arms are burning a little bit. Good, take the hands a little bit further out to the side, and then just bend through the elbows, get nice and deep into that chest. Again, if you're working from home, you might want to get someone else to do your laptop work today. You might just feel like sitting with your arms in your lap. Good, bring the hands forwards. Take it into a melted heart pose, so fingertips walk to the top of your mat. Chin or forehead comes down to the floor. Taking that nice little stretch there into the front body. And you can stay here. If you want to come a little bit further into it, those of you bendy wendies at home, you might be able to bring the chest down to the floor, again reaching those arms forwards. Always being mindful of the body, the breath, checking in with how it feels. And if you can talk in this pose, you're winning. Nice and slowly walk the hands back underneath you. Good, take an inhale to lift. Exhale to lower down, super slow, wrap the elbows in. Inhale to come through, up dog or cobra, pressing the palms, draw the elbows in, lift the chest. Good, just look over your right shoulder. Go back to the center, over your left. Good, lower all the way down, elbows keep drawing in, hands come behind you, interlace. Press the tops of the feet down to the floor, draw the hands back behind you, take a nice big inhale. Good, press the pelvis down to the floor, keep breathing. Lovely, exhale to lower. Good, hands come out to the side, bend through the elbows, looking down towards your mat, take an inhale, just lifting the chest, playing around with those arms. Exhale to release. Good, nice and slowly bringing your right cheek down to the floor. Slight release into that lower spine. Gonna bend your left knee towards your glute. Option 1 is to stay here. Option 2, picking up that left knee, drop your left toes below your right wrist. You might find your foot hovers in the air. You might find it starts to come all the way down. You can always bend your left arm as well to get a deeper stretch into your right shoulder, releasing into your bicep as well. Lovely. Lengthen that left arm, slowly come back onto your front. Lower your left leg, left ear comes down to the floor. Good, check out how it feels with your body, and bend your right knee. Take an inhale, lift. Drop your right toes over. Maybe they tap to the floor, maybe they hover in the air. Keep that left leg nice and strong. Again, you can always bend your right elbow if you need to. Again, as well as getting a little back bend here, getting a nice release across your front body, your shoulders, and into your neck. Lovely. Slowly straighten your right arm. Take it slow, coming back onto your mat. Hands come back under your shoulders, pushing up through your child's pose. Send the bottom back to your heels, just reaching those arms and just sway from side to side. And when you're ready, pushing those hands down to the floor, waving forwards, tabletop position. Final downward dog, curl the toes, push all the way back. Good, really nice guys. Just watching that breath, thinking about that upside down V shape, spreading through the fingertips. Send your gaze to the top of the mat, take a soft bend. We're gonna make our way down to a seat, crossing your right ankle over your left. In fact, I just crossed my left over my right. Doesn't matter which one you crossed over. Everyone's gonna have a little preference. So when you're ready, just coming into a nice seated position, hands come onto your knees. Take a full roll of your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, sigh them down the back. One more inhale. Exhale. Good, lengthen those legs out in front of you. Again, take a nice big inhale, reach the arms high. As you take an exhale, fold forwards, soften and bend through the knees as much as you need to. You can grab a hold of the feet, or fingertips might come down to the floor. Just find that softening there, that release into your lower back. Soften those shoulders all the way down. Good, take a lovely big inhale, coming all the way up. Hands come behind you, so two options. You can come through a reverse plank. So toes pointing forward, squeeze the glutes, inhale, lift. Send the gaze back if it's comfortable, if not, gazing forwards. If this is not accessible for you, ground the feet down. Come through a reverse tabletop, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips nice and high, not too high, just in line with your heart center. Gaze forwards or gaze back. So whichever variation you've taken, just notice how it feels into the front body. That stretching, that release. 2 more breaths. And then lowering chin back to your chest. Nice and slowly, bottom comes down to the floor. Lengthen your legs out to the corners of your mat. Rolling down, super slow. Unless you have a mic pack. Nice and slowly coming down onto your mat. Hands can come onto your belly or arms by your side. Take a few moments to soften those shoulders. Find that external rotation. And I don't know about you guys, but my body feels like it's just flopped and melted into the floor. So take that nice full breath in. And a beautiful exhale out. Taking your time here just to allow that body to melt, to soften. Eyes to sink back into your sockets. Enjoying this time on your mat. And just noticing any little sensations into the body. Take as long as you need to here in this position. And then slowly, when you're ready, just wiggle your fingers, your toes, stretching through the jaw, the mouth. Pull a few funny faces, no one's watching. Take a nice big inhale, draw your knees into your chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. Just massage onto your lower spine, nice and slowly. And then however you want to come up to a seat, you can drop down to one side or draw your knees into your chest. Take an exhale, come all the way up. Cross your legs over, keep the eyes closed. And just congratulating yourselves for coming on the mat, for taking the time to practice with me. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take that final full breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly bring a smile back to your face and blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for flowing with me. Namaste.